Who are they? Nkrofo mbuyen. Nkrofo mbuyen no. Nkrofo mbuyen. Usande Ghana ha. Nzeme pi wa ya ye ane wa ye wo mani ma. Awona wodi kan wa ye no.
Say anam catch on there. Yeah, resource in ma ogu ifomo. Yoni mo wo puden. Resource on wajin.
Abushana ma kwa ba the boy in balance media. Yeah, oba na subscribe na wa share am first heading anya bi ahwe. Na ene cheda akakopie mu wo takrade. Yes. Na akopie mu no ode na no desem ene ekoye na de koto wa mfunini anim. Na secret I wom ene ene na na no yede eyi akye no. Se oba ene ma se woye e dia se woye. And I said, I said, I know cry because Nana adwen that chat mu na. We Ghana who be crata. Nana be a secret near the addiction or two for. Nana so had the edge in it to mu. And who is an adwen pa at the chat eden or de bunty. Nantia Jamon, remember video no. Nabusha, please. Don't forget to subscribe to Ohene Links Media. So what I say, subscribe. Now I told you so. You have video no. Yes. Now I munchi will be also no. I send us some. But that's it.
Ebebe mo na mo fa se bi wo LA. Ono so from the Yoruba. Pitentwi. Ozo mfo yin aza yin echicha. So that's interesting. The more fa se because new movement or new force. People train, I think will be on some pin. When you hear it's probably saying, I know what to say. It's a man you embrace. People train here and one or bottom. I'm in Kruma, one and no human. There's a year or turn one average chance or Baha. I am Nkrofo crying him there warrior the Pan-African Congress, Manchester, 1945. Iskadu Brentiaman and Kitesia Mawaha was a Skabwano, Iskadu Youth Association. Now was a Kama Nkrubanum the voice known in London. And then obey in Power Boy Obaha. And then I'm putting him happy beyond put the microya by me. And I was Ghana Bay. Ahana yawo Ghana. Awe inyim yi onyim. Impa okra ko bompe. Assalamu alaikum. Impa okra ko bompe sesi akwampo mjenzi do onyim. Emene yetina mi. So was a big 20, big 50. Aha. Na railway fu wajina pizzi. Yamsho brain wa habio. Yapete yan yaji yaman. May of a nature. Only the only chief or hina okada prison longer than Kwame Nkrumah. Besides that, honestly, now what tortured on the 6th of March this year, in Pedamakamo Simodo, but painful venture, me painful, and some of catch a prison. Prison here, Benimo. It's what Banerica, no, any prison. Oda benim na osia yimpa ehina ozoko nso say hey adan kete ko budu osia da mazi ama yenye fa hunzi ama nkofo wo Africa many bibani mu wa from when titus bi antase honorable excellencies obia antase this was a koba eke say for eke colonial masters ahina Nanche BBM baha mbodom na wuzi wechi. It's an apartheid system. You know, we're colonial masters, we're colonial oppressors. And see, I refer to that my master Chawazi, Omi Bibi. You know. And see, I don't want to talk too much in that direction. Rafuna Mekan Kakana Subunda Usadan Kofi Kinata. I is in the name and see only Kofi in Ayeba. Epianasum. Esidor Kasa, Nimoto, Imuda Baum, on your politics, or ye hina brabosam, Maisiana yebre. the Denmark Academy of Arts and Sciences. I'm a Framan. A lot of people came. I'm a one day. You had to point to be a yes, a razi, Justian. And you want no. Mr. Mabu, I was no abu in. I brought for some.
Abusia. Afena and Sebno. Ebe do mosuko. Say he said, "What is Tiano?" We say, "Ya bread, Ghana for your bread." This is our body as a Kwame, and I can't be there. Kwame, they made no Tiano. One in a yakin. You have video.
Wama kana yenhwanu. No then American in Anzama pure boy creative, be so your import substitution. Common sense. A pain be yini or bewo or Malawi. Knock down to V8 na Azema binum. Nagan wafana Africa wo bwen nsem on social media. It is common sense. It's yebo nsem buma common sense. Inyazi ni nyibi. Inyi sika na kakra kasa bodeza betrem na azafa hwan e pede in present. Eko umpane sesia dam the zombie factor na waba in the states in. Go for pills na. Wa ko to the pigu ho. You wanna know when you atitao.
Yeah. As now talking about the junkies. She said there's a voice in our Juma in economy to know. Mina from Ronia because depressions now there no want me precious. So what I say. To say no or they are said to check them say it's Omra. I forgot for your bread. Let's continue.
And that's the future generation. They are into drugs. Listen, Wahanu. Obiapido, any denomination joy, baby. 70% of Ghanaians, 1K youth impo, Wapeda woko. No bichoy, the joke, bichoy shas there. 30% in our sobers once in a year. Jones or Bakta Boko. Abazin Kruma, young Kruma, Abazin young pain for Winfin. So what bay, Wayeha, Dema, Ian Yea. In Champions, the Ekrobimpo bear for often a man bill. Makers of one Saint Pierre can meet say, Makers of one crenancy, and I'm catch on there. Yeah, resource in Yama, Ogu, Ifomo. You need more pudding, resource on a wagon. And for wagon, I can be an so brave, because you bring ye, Ogin. Kwame Nkrumah, this speech no man I engine hopi in Yakane Yenuaji, 5th of March, the eve of independence. Listen, when the African is given a chance by whom? They don't want to answer Obaha in the first place. Never in chance na everywhere. You have to take that chance. Power, that's power, there's nobody concedes power. That's Frederick Douglass. You have to take it. By any means, as Malcolm would say, by any means necessary. They concede. Say to one my generation, we feel the yanyazi. Say Fanon, and people don't study Fanon again. And so each generation must define its own self and move forward. Then I could don't consume yawom. Yaton Bibia. I was not Anthony. Yet collateralized Bibia, what come from? And say, one more, Baban. So you'll be for and whom will be here, no, as in Pobe as I accept. Ajin. The highest thing that we have. And that is why education is very important. Cuba, well, free education. At whatever level. And yet nobody complains about the educational system. I mean, whether you should feed the person you educate, you shouldn't feed him or not, yeah, another matter. Well, so education also is been all day easy. When I into me, you want to twinchen, na you who there a crying a cruising. But me peda moko do in a when I'm pale no na zebo wuzinen. Honestly, no ma metna hana musma the one kaji book. Then book your day is the only one I have left. Nibio. Pelo told me he wanted me 500 copies. And he was talking about it at the AU. Let me see his own common and I better get you this. In your time, Anna, Ebwe, Nasro Kakra. In who day ye be being? No bohobio, and who day ye be being? No question. And you bring it da, you have professor somewhere. Or then here is in Ezban, ye Yenzama, on a self reliance. So, Uncle Macatana, Menane, my by him in the Menana Bessia. I said, Mammy. Namin is in Comana Musam is in Como. I say, here, you bear yetum. Mammy, here, you bear yetum. These are the necessities. If you can't clothe yourself, you can't make your own food, you can't, your shelter, your clothing, and you don't deserve to be a nation. It's been by import. There's a trial rewire, or Burkina Faso. In a very short time. What are the things, impediments? They want to kill him. Papa na no asam as well friend in Tanzania, Makafuli. In 5 years, look at what Makafuli did. I don't want to talk about Kagame or Sanami and the problems of Kagame. But in 5 short years, and he died. How many attempts were made to kill Nkrumah? And so the Majuni says, and I'm gonna ha, as the may be many more. Me, as I'm a catch or crew, only there if you're only.
If the wisdom is speaking now, you can see it. Senyan say kasa, what's in a woman? The cheddar, I been at that cheddar team or day bano. So we because so when your mentality, when you appear that the team now could be aso cheddar in the name because you are tempted. Nkrumah bibiri and I'm a so a Nkrumah na mo so no so na chada nam no abusia ake se Ghana ya wade so a ki se ya self protect no na secret no afi no o be the secret adi akire so wata ase nti ye hwe video no
Impogina wechiri onto mensevu wankasa na botu mensevu nti hwe ho ye. Yeah, brain was a true by never book. Yeah. Now, one ma brain have a use expression, the comfortable slaves. They're the ones who would be after you. Because they enjoy slavery much more than anything. Way much obey Donko time bia. Obi opia fahuzi bia is an enemy to the Abrofan. Who is controlling us? One people more do what if you are saying and see. Ghana, obey, it's not just us. It's a geopolitical situation. I can't about China for China for America for in 1949, America had plans for Africa. What gives them the right to make plans for us? Who are they?
So much chance to say some more kasa wa but so press by say or he be could be na no so politics but somehow mo so muntiminka busia youth let us arise say ada mama you sorry mama you nyane na support each other na wadwem pa e de mai mento aso
Hanna wotu Nkrumah China for no wotu Nkrumah and see, show me ye. Go for a piano one and I have shown one. Maybe she pay not now one. A bench a bar. There be a Mazian rough. Was a bobia bacao of you tame. Now so found shadow a boa. Make catch your day, show me ye. One man should be a metin hey. I can gentleman make a musro. Name and some uncle far catcher ma, where my uncle far, or catch him. We pray and from rubber hamper when I mush around and sana maba. Show me, yeah, they make a day by your BB. But Hyoye, Manamaza, other with women. It's nice to hear you talk. Petronia. But so Ghana Mimdo Yaun as a Petronia. As by Yanson, and Hina Nepede Bonazin and Abu Smakra, on a Takradi, Busia, Busia Nasia, where Manazi. And see, the Congo Webo Tumzaya, without even involving government. I tell people government just means Aban means prison, Aban Kaba means handcuffs, Aban Yedru. So the word government is not even liked by Africans. Echo, Efo Sroha, we impay was Empia Banamani, Emma Banimpe on Bianian. These are white man's creations, and they created, and then answered make our house of chiefs. When the police were not here, how did we police ourselves? Oh yeah, you know institutions. We didn't have institutions, but our institutions na eboko court ne binum social works na nkeka who was it into. We said that was no way. Whose laws are they dictating to us? When you don't have your culturally defined laws, and a white man says there and he's quoted, don't know, Nambrana you could do. When you're talking about PLO, there was a guy called Wayaki Wahinga. I talk a lot about him. He was killed by the British because he insisted on being himself. He had problems with those from Africa. But first of all, is the consciousness. The consciousness comes from the leadership. And with Nkrumah, as a young pioneer and African personality, was developed the love for the land and the love for Africa. Nyankasa na yetun. Nyankasa, I'm not careful away, but Nyankasa na yetun. The puppets came, and since then we've been struggling. You said you're not being it. That's all. Nkrumah belongs to the stars. South Africa, Oppenheimer, now was here, Avril MTN, Ramaphosa, no one you to fight the Africans. We are aware about all this, but it's part of the continuing struggle. The day Africa becomes free, we are in the second phase of our struggle for freedom. The first phase is gone. It's, as Nkrumah would say, we have awakened and we shall sleep no more. After we are awakened, we fell into a coma. It is now you are the ones who are going, trying to reawaken us.
I feel now, Kwame, and now Kwame Bediako, young and I feel away than Obinian. Yes, it was to be. It
is now you are the ones who are going, trying to reawaken us. It's your duty. It's not about me, never from titles. It's not about money. It's about the mind. It's a yedam. In one breath, they will just collapse. Gaza, Fiankrofoniska was spent in creating the place. Somebody decided to rain bombs on them, and they are all gone. Just one breath, the peace that they could have had, and Oko. And see, go on with the struggle. It's your life. As Malcolm would say, hey, your friend, Kwame Ture, would say, the struggle for some of us is our life. Let that struggle become your life. And in that case, you'll find the freedom for your people. The struggle for industrialization is your life. Go ahead. Kodu. Even if you do one, now born kropu. As some cry, noyam the pa in the Ericus and S and the O. So was coming when the Nkofa will go when was here. Then what use is the money? And exactly, that's why you are African. This is the way we are. Whisker, really. You use it to uplift your people. Money is used to uplift your society. That's why it's been bestowed on you through your own efforts. And so not green or go up and boom. So it becomes the seed for others to grow. Yaka chair na mim there ewo mbiro wenyim. So ya me there maybe you will have ya na min ton super ngodo. Adwene kite no ya adwen papa. Anyone what trying now will be so sad because we are tired of lies and people who lie their way into power. When you lie your way to buy their fruits, you shall know them. If you keep on telling lies into power, your power will manifest lies.
This is true. So we try to rob di akunya. When your fundamentals are weak, Fatwa so. Beck see with the NTB that. You see, it's now exposing them. By now, you're so, you're swansa, you're so we, you're who did wood. Busia, let's continue.
We are tired. If you know how well you've done in Ghana, go to the beach. You see how the fishermen, the struggle they go through. So I was a blue economy. You might even sell the sea before the economy even comes. Some, you know, Makasacha, Manjuna Makasadam. But Madame paying for us there, Obi Ambrahama won't scrutinizing them, I wish you was scrutinized away. So now what's a new force now see. Maybe so in African Continental Unity Movement or a party or something of the sort. They're also doing well. This is when they've been going to market areas and all over Africa, from South Africa, Namibia, Kenya, and so on. So listen to them, talk to them, and join forces. You cannot do it alone. Now, Obokwe K Impeyamo, I. Now, before we in Pedamizi, catch a PLO there. Is this my phone? Okay.
We no man so money woman. You can't want money knowledge. And I know what you know I'm just because I don't know my person should be. It was a PR, that is a one idea you did money BC. So now your first time, please don't forget to subscribe to Hannibal Links and all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Babia, your what I say. That Danny the intimidated first time same brown. Of your comments or I didn't ask comment section as now Miss Making kind for them brown. Abusia. Mama, you did down, and I was a big way.